Hello, this video covers 115 Steam in-game achievements of Terraria. Specific achievements can be found with the help of timestamps, and if the timestamps are not in the description, check for the pinned comment. Terraria is an action-packed adventure game where players can dig, fight, explore, and build. The game offers a world of endless possibilities, where the ground itself becomes your canvas, and you can shape it as you wish. Players have the freedom to explore a vast, procedurally generated 2D world filled with creatures, treasures, and hidden secrets. They can gather resources, craft items, build structures, and engage in combat with various enemies. Additionally, Terraria allows players to team up with friends, adding a cooperative element to the gameplay experience. Timber. Chop down your first tree. No Hobo. Build a house suitable enough for your first town NPC, such as the guide, to move into. Stop. Hammer time. Obtain your first hammer via crafting or otherwise. Ooh, shiny. Mine your first nugget of ore with a pickaxe. Heartbreaker. Discover and smash your first heart crystal underground. Heavy metal. Obtain an anvil made from iron or lead. The anvil can also be found naturally inside underground cabins or can be purchased from the merchant for 50 silver. I am loot. Discover a golden chest underground and take a peek at its contents. Star power. Craft a mana crystal out of fallen stars, and consume it. Mana crystals are made by combining fallen stars, which fall randomly from the sky between 7:30 p.m. and 4:30 a.m. Hold on tight. Equip your first grappling hook. Grappling hooks can be crafted, looted, or purchased. In journey mode, characters spawn with a basic grappling hook already in their inventory. Eye on you. Defeat the Eye of Cthulhu, an ocular menace who only appears at night. The Eye of Cthulhu is a pre-hardmode boss that spawns automatically under specific conditions or can be summoned manually at night using the suspicious-looking eye. Smashing. Poppet. Using explosives or your trusty hammer, smash a shadow orb or crimson heart in the evil parts of your world. Worm Fodder. Defeat the Eater of Worlds, a massive worm who dwells in the corruption. The Eater of Worlds is a pre-hardmode corruption-themed worm boss. It is summoned using worm food within the corruption, or by destroying 3 shadow orbs. Mastermind. Defeat the Brain of Cthulhu, an enormous demon brain which haunts the creeping Crimson. The Brain of Cthulhu is a pre-hardmode boss in the Crimson, summoned by destroying 3 Crimson Hearts or using a bloody spine. Where's my honey? Discover a large bee's hive deep in the jungle. A beehive is a mini biome found in the underground jungle. Sting Operation. Defeat the Queen Bee, the matriarch of the jungle hives. The Queen Bee, a pre-hardmode boss, is summoned by breaking the larvae inside beehives or using an abomination in the underground jungle. Boned. Defeat Skeletron, the cursed guardian of the dungeon. Skeletron is a pre-hardmode boss summoned by speaking to the old man at the dungeon's entrance at night. Skeletron can be re-summoned by acquiring the Clothier Voodoo doll and attacking and killing the Clothier during the night. Dungeon Heist. Steal a key from the dungeon's undead denizens, and unlock one of their precious golden chests. Golden keys can be found in unlocked normal chests, dropped by dungeon slimes, other dungeon enemies, or by breaking pots. It's getting hot in here. Spelunk deep enough to reach the molten underworld. To reach the underworld, simply descend to the bottom of the world. Miner for fire. Craft a molten pickaxe using the hottest of materials. The materials for the pickaxe can be obtained from the underworld. Still hungry. Defeat the Wall of Flesh, the master and core of the world who arises after a great, burning sacrifice. The Wall of Flesh is the final pre-hardmode boss, spawnable only in the underworld by dropping a guide voodoo doll into lava while the guide is alive. It's hard. Unleash the ancient spirits of light and darkness across your world, enabling much stronger foes and showering the world with dazzling treasures and rainbows. To enter hard mode, you must defeat the Wall of Flesh in a pre-hardmode world. Begone. Evil. Smash a demon or crimson altar with a powerful, holy hammer. The Pone Hammer, dropped by the Wall of Flesh, is also known as the Holy Hammer. Extra shiny. Mine a powerful ore that has been newly blessed upon your world. Mine your first hard mode ore, which spawns by destroying the altars. Head in the clouds, equip a pair of wings. Wings have various origins: crafted, purchased, angler reward, boss drops, and gifted to new journey mode characters are found in chests and crates. Like a boss, obtain a boss summoning item. Buckets of bolts. Defeat the 3 nocturnal mechanical menaces, the Twins, the Destroyer, and Skeletron Prime. The 3 nocturnal mechanical bosses have a chance of spawning during the night if they have not yet been defeated. Alternatively, they can be summoned using their respective boss summoning items. Drax Attax. Craft a Drax or pickaxe axe using hallowed bars, and the souls of the 3 mechanical bosses. The resources are dropped by the 3 mechanical bosses upon defeating them. Photosynthesis. Mine chlorophyte, an organic ore found deep among the thickest of flora. Chlorophyte ore is a hard mode ore found in the underground jungle. Get a life, consume a life fruit, which grows in the thick of subterranean jungle grass. The life fruit is a hard mode plant that grows on jungle grass below the surface after at least one of the mechanical bosses has been defeated. The Great Southern Plantkill. Defeat Plantera, the overgrown monstrosity of the jungle's depths. Plantera, a hard mode boss, spawns in the underground jungle after defeating all 3 mechanical bosses. Destroying Plantera's bulbs in the underground jungle summons the boss. Temple Raider. Breach the impenetrable walls of the jungle temple. Unlock the jungle temple's Lihzard door with the temple key dropped by Plantera. Lihzahrdian Idol. Defeat Golem, the stone-faced ritualistic idol of the Lihzard tribe. Golem, a hard mode boss, resides in the jungle temple. Use the Lihzard power cell on the Lihzard altar in the final chamber to summon it. Lihzard power cells are found in Lihzard chests and have a chance to drop from Lihzards and flying snakes. Robbing the grave. Obtain a rare treasure from a difficult monster in the dungeon. The difficult monsters are referred to as the new post-Plantera dungeon monsters. Big Booty. Unlock one of the dungeon's large, mysterious chests with a special key. Biome chests can only be unlocked post-Plantera. Obtain the appropriate biome key by killing enemies within their respective biome. Fish out of water. Defeat Duke Fishron, mutant terror of the sea. Duke Fishron is summoned by fishing in the ocean using a truffle worm as bait. The truffle worm is a critter that spawns in the underground glowing mushroom biome during hard mode and must be caught with a bug net. Obsessive Devotion. Defeat the ancient cultist, fanatical leader of the dungeon coven. The lunatic cultist is a hard mode, post-golem boss summoned by killing the cultists that spawn at the dungeon's entrance after golem is defeated. Star Destroyer. Defeat the 4 celestial towers of the moon. The celestial pillars are 4 bosses that appear during the lunar events after defeating the lunatic cultist. They spawn at 4 equally spaced locations across the map and remain stationary, only slowly bobbing up and down in place. Initially, the celestial pillars are protected by a large force field, rendering them invulnerable. To remove the force field, the player must defeat 100, or 50 if Moon Lord has been defeated, enemies corresponding to that particular pillar. Once this condition is met, the force field will lower, allowing the pillar to be damaged. Champion of Terraria. Defeat the Moon Lord. The Moon Lord can be spawned by destroying the 4 celestial pillars or by using a celestial sigil in any world where Golem has been defeated. The celestial sigil is crafted from each of the lunar fragments and is a post-Golem boss summoning item. Bloodbath. Survive a blood moon, a nocturnal event where the rivers run red and monsters swarm aplenty. A blood moon is a random event that occurs at night, from 7:30 p.m. to 4:30 a.m., affecting only the surface layer. Slippery Shinobi. Defeat King Slime, the lord of all things slimy. King Slime can be summoned randomly or manually anywhere and at any time using the Slime Crown. Goblin Punter, triumph over a goblin invasion, a ragtag regiment of crude, barbaric, pointy-eared warriors and their Shadowflame sorcerers. A goblin invasion can occur randomly at dawn or be manually triggered with a goblin battle standard if at least one player has 200 health. Walk the Plank, triumph over a pirate invasion, a group of pillagers from the sea out for your booty, and your life. The pirate invasion can be manually summoned with a pirate map, dropped by ocean biome enemies. It can also occur randomly in a hard mode world if at least one player has 200 max health and an altar is destroyed. Kill the sun, survive a solar eclipse, a day darker than night filled with creatures of horror. A solar eclipse, a rare hard mode event, occurs after defeating at least one mechanical boss. It can also be summoned using a solar tablet crafted from solar tablet fragments found in the temple. Do you want to slay a snowman? Triumph over the Frost Legion, a festive family of maniacal snowman mobsters. The Frost Legion is a hard mode event summoned using the snow globe, acquired from presents during the Christmas seasonal event. Tinfoil Hatter, triumph over a Martian invasion, when beings from out of this world come to scramble your brains and probe you in uncomfortable places. Martian Madness is a hard mode, post-golem invasion event triggered by a Martian probe. This enemy spawns randomly in the outer thirds of the map and initiates the event upon detection or attack. Baleful Harvest, reach the 15th wave of a pumpkin moon, where evil lurks among the autumn harvest. The Pumpkin Moon, a hard mode, post-Plantkill Halloween event, is summoned at night using the Pumpkin Moon Medallion. Ice Scream, reach the 15th wave of a frost moon, where the festive season quickly degrades into madness. The Frost Moon, a hard mode, post-Plantkill Christmas event, is summoned at night using the Naughty Present. Sticky Situation, survive the slime rain, where gelatinous organisms fall from the sky in droves. Slime rain is a minor event characterized by frequent spawns of slimes. It occurs randomly. Funky Town, build or encounter a glowing mushroom field above the surface. A glowing mushroom biome can be created by planting mushroom grass seeds or using dark blue solution with the Contaminator in the jungle. It requires 100 mushroom-related tiles on the surface. It can talk, build a house in a mushroom biome and have the truffle move in. Have a truffle move into a house created in the above-ground glowing mushroom biome. Real estate agent, have all possible town NPCs living in your world. The traveling merchant, old man, and skeleton merchant are not counted as town NPCs, and Santa Claus and the tavern keep are also excluded from this achievement. You will need the NPCs shown in the image to unlock the achievement. Not the bees. Fire a bee gun while wearing a full set of bee armor. The bee gun and materials for the armor set can be acquired by defeating the queen bee. Jeepers Creepers, stumble into a spider cavern in the underground. Into orbit, you can only go down from here. Reach the top of space. Rock bottom, the only way is up. Reach the very bottom of the underworld. Mecha Mayhem, do battle against the twins, the Destroyer, and Skeletron Prime simultaneously and emerge victorious. Gelatin World Tour, defeat every type of slime there is. The types that are counted for this achievement are Baby, Black, Blue, Corrupt, Dungeon, Green, Ice, Illuminant, Jungle, King, Lava, Mother, Purple, Rainbow, Red, Slimeling, Slimer, Spiked Ice, Spiked Jungle, Umbrella, Yellow, Toxic Sludge, Crim Slime, and Pinky. Fashion statement: equip armor or vanity clothing in all 3 social slots. Vehicular manslaughter: defeat an enemy by running it over with a minecart. Bulldozer: destroy a total of 10,000 tiles. Here are some who call him. Kill Tim. Tim, a rare enemy in the lower cavern layer, can be identified by his wizard hat. Deceiver of fools: kill a nymph. The nymph is a rare enemy that spawns in the cavern layer of any biome. Sword of the Hero: obtain a Terra blade, forged from the finest blades of light and darkness. Lucky Break: survive a long fall with just a sliver of health remaining. Throwing Lines: throw a yo-yo. Die Hard: equip a die in every possible die slot. Dies can be acquired by crafting with a die vat or from the Die Trader NPC. Sick Throw: obtain the Terrarian. The Terrarian is obtained by defeating the Moon Lord. The Frequent Flyer: spend over 1 gold being treated by the nurse. The Cavalry: equip a mount. Completely Awesome: obtain a mini shark. The mini shark is a gun available for purchase from the arms dealer for 35 gold coins. Till Death: kill the Groom. The Groom is a zombie variant that appears during a blood moon or very rarely at any time in a graveyard biome. Archaeologist: kill Dr. Bones. Dr. Bones is a zombie variant. They rarely appear in the jungle and underground jungle at night. Pretty in Pink: kill Pinky. Pinky is a rare slime which occasionally spawns in the forest biome, as well as in the underground and cavern layers. Rainbows and Unicorns: fire a rainbow gun while riding on a unicorn. The rainbow gun is found in the dungeon's hallowed chest, while the unicorn mount can be dropped by any hallowed enemy. You and what army? Command 9 summoned minions simultaneously. The maximum possible minion capacity of 11 is achieved by equipping Stardust Armor, the Papyrus Scarab, Necromantic Scroll, and Pygmy Necklace accessories, while under the effects of the Summoning Potion and the Bewitching Table. Stardust Armor ingredients are harvested from the Moon Lord and Stardust Pillar. The Necromantic Scroll can be acquired from Morning Wood. Some items and ingredients, including the Pygmy Necklace and other accessories, can be purchased from the Witch Doctor under varying criteria. Prismancer: obtain a rainbow rod. Most ingredients can be acquired from hallowed biomes, except for the Soul of Sight, which is dropped by the twins. Watch your step. Become a victim to a nasty underground trap. Marathon Medalist: travel a total of 26.2 miles on foot. Glorious Golden Pole: obtain a golden fishing rod. Reward from the Angler: after exactly 30 quests, or 1/250th chance after 75 quests. Servant in Training: complete your first quest for the Angler. Good Little Slave: complete your 10th quest for the Angler. Trout Monkey: complete your 25th quest for the Angler. Fast and Vicious: complete your 50th quest for the Angler. Supreme Helper Minion: complete a grand total of 200 quests for the Angler. Topped off, attain maximum health and mana possible without accessories or buffs. Max health is 500, and max mana is 200. Requires 15 life crystals, 20 life fruit, and 9 mana crystals. Slayer of Worlds, defeat every boss in Terraria. The bosses required for the achievement include Brain of Cthulhu, the Destroyer, Duke Fishron, Eater of Worlds, Eye of Cthulhu, Golem, King Slime, Lunatic Cultist, Moon Lord, Plantera, Queen Bee, Skeletron, Skeletron Prime, the Twins, and Wall of Flesh. You can do it. Survive your character's first full night. Matching attire, equip armor in all 3 armor slots, head, chest, and feet. Benched, craft your first workbench. 5 player, defeat the Empress of Light, responsible for all those flashy lights and glitter. The Empress of Light is summoned by killing a prismatic lacewing, a rare critter that spawns in the surface hallow at night after defeating Plantera in the current world. Just desserts, defeat Queen Slime, giving the coup de grace to the sovereign of all that jiggles. Queen Slime can be summoned in the Hallow by using a gelatin crystal. These crystals can be found in the underground Hallow among crystal shards growing on pearlstone and pink ice blocks. Don't dread on me. Defeat the Dread Nautilus, murderous mollusk lurking beneath the surface of the Sanguine Seas. The Dread Nautilus is a hard mode enemy summoned by fishing during a blood moon. Hero of Etheria, repel the strongest forces the Old One's army can muster. Infinity +1 sword. Obtain the Zenith, the culmination of a journey forged into the ultimate sword. The Zenith is a hard mode, post-Moon Lord melee weapon crafted using a variety of swords obtained throughout the game's progression. Earlier in the video, I demonstrated how to obtain the Terrablade. Boots of the hero. Obtain the Terra Spark boots, forged from the finest boots of fire and ice. A rather blustery day, fly a kite on a windy day. Kites can be either purchased or dropped. Quiet neighborhood, enter a misty graveyard filled with the surly dead. The graveyard is a mini biome that appears when 5 or more tombstones are in close proximity of the player. Hot reels. Drop a lure in a pool of lava for a pre-fried haul. Use any fishing pole in the lava. Heliophobia. Trick a gnome into turning into stone. To turn the gnome into stone, lure it out into the sun without any background tiles. Leading landlord. Meet with a tenant who's as happy as they possibly can be. For this achievement, I made the arms dealer happy by housing both the arms dealer and the nurse in the desert. Feeling petty. Deliver head pats to the town pet. Town pets can be acquired by using a pet license item sold by the zoologist, once a certain amount of bestiary completion is achieved. Hey, listen, encounter a fairy. Fairy can be found in the surface layer or below, possibly near fallen logs, or from shaken hollow trees. Jolly Jamboree. What you're celebrating doesn't matter, just throw a party already. A party can happen randomly or be triggered manually with a party center. Dead men tell no tales. You were so preoccupied with whether or not you could open the chest that you didn't stop to think if you should. Die within 10 seconds after opening a dead man's chest. An eye for an eye. Defeat Deerclops, the chilly one-eyed monstrosity from a foreign land. The Deerclops is a pre-hard mode boss, encountered in the snow biome at midnight during a blizzard if at least one player in the world has either 9 defense or 200 health, or by summoning it using a deer thing in the snow biome. It will not spawn naturally if there are NPCs too close to the player. Hi, for this achievement I imported a Steam's Workshop World Don't Starve items. In this world there is a deer thing which I will use to summon the boss, since I was lazy to make it manually or wait for the boss to spawn in. Feast of Midas. Obtain Golden Delight, the highest quality meal made from the highest quality ingredients. Hi, for this achievement I imported a world from Steam's Workshop, Storage World. All items included, Small World, Journey, also linked in the description. It has a chest which contains a Golden Delight, which is needed to be consumed for the achievement. If you are interested, doing it the hard way, well, here is the recipe for it. Unusual survival strategies delay death from drowning by drinking water. It doesn't make much sense, but you did what you had to do. Hi, pretty much we need to drink a bottle of water in water to get the achievement. And the recipe tree for bottled water will be on the screen. Start from top. Black Mirror. Obtain the cell phone. You'll never leave home without it again. Hi, this is Messy. Anyway, the cell phone is a post-Skeletron informational item. The cell phone has one of the most complex crafting trees in Terraria, using 13 base items, and 7 crafting operations, beaten by the Zenith, which uses 16, and followed by the Ankh Shield, which uses 11. Note this does not include ore smelting or the crafting of the chains. This achievement, I imported a world from Steam's Workshop, Storage World. All items included, Small World, Journey, also linked in the description. And in one of these chests, most likely the top floor of the left section of the building, accessories etc., or you can make it with the ingredients in the chests. Well, good luck. Ankh accumulation complete. Obtain the Ankh Shield, the finest protection from unpleasant maladies and ailments. The Ankh Shield is a hard mode shield accessory. It is crafted from an obsidian shield and an Ankh charm at the Tinker's Workshop. Consisting of 11 different ingredients, the Ankh Shield entails one of the most complex crafting trees in Terraria, beaten only by the Zenith and cell phone. Hi, for this achievement, I imported a world from Steam's Workshop, Storage World. All items included, Small World, Journey, also linked in the description. Pretty much, I just find the shield in the one of the chests. Torch God invoked the wrath of the God of Torches and survived long enough to earn its blessing. The Torch God is an event that is initiated by clustering a large number of torches underground. It consists of dodging projectiles, and survivors are rewarded with the Torch God's favor, an item which gives the player the option for their torches to automatically match the biome they are in. The event can begin once at least 101 torches of any type are placed in close proximity below the surface layer in any biome. It is possible for the event to start with less than 101 torches placed if the player is moving due to the game's calculation incorrectly counting some torches more than once. The Torch God will not begin for any character who has already consumed the Torch God's favor or has one in their inventory. As the Torch God begins, torch flames shoot off at the player's projectiles, one at a time. They are fired in a random order, at a rate of 3 per second. The fireballs deal 40-80 as 120 base damage, and pass through blocks to reach the player. After passing the player, they do collide with blocks, however. Each torch shoots one fireball and extinguishes itself afterward. For the entire duration of the event, the player is inflicted with the blackout debuff, significantly reducing their vision. The Torch God ends once all nearby torches have been spent, to a maximum of 200 attacks. If at least 95 torches fired, the player is rewarded with the Torch God's favor item. All torches relight when the event ends. If the player dies or leaves the area, the event ends early and nothing is awarded. Hi, I did this achievement by using a journey character and turning on God mode, so I don't get damaged. Got this information dumped from the wiki and the link in is the description if you or you want to find more information about it. A rare realm, some very special seeds can lead to unique and rewarding experiences. Can you find one? Hi, for this achievement we need to enter a world with a special seed. It can be No Traps, The Constant, or any of the Secret World Seeds Terraria wiki page. The Great Slime Mitosis. Find all of the slime pets and have them move in. Hi, for this achievement, I imported a Steam's Workshop world, Slime Forest, The Great Slime Mitosis. This is a world which has all the town slimes, a quick and easy way of getting the achievement. Now, how to get the slimes themselves if you are interested. Nerdy Slime will move in after killing King Slime. Cool Slime can move in when there is a natural active party. Elder Slime moves in after unlocking an old shaking chest in the cavern layer with a golden key. Clumsy Slime moves in after breaking a balloon of the clumsy balloon slime in the space layer. Diva Slime moves in after throwing, not dropping, a sparkle slime balloon into Shimmer. Surly Slime can be fished up during a blood moon. Mystic Slime moves in after using purification powder on a mystic frog in the jungle. Squire Slime moves in after dropping a copper helmet or a copper short sword on a slime. A Shimmer in the dark, shimmer an item into another item. What other transmutations can you find? Hi, for this achievement I imported a world from Steam's Workshop, Storage World. All items included, small world, journey, also linked in the description. Shimmer is a liquid that can be found in the world in the Ether Cave biome on the jungle side of the world. Shimmer is also obtainable from the bottomless shimmer bucket. Before the recording, I made the bucket, since I was too bothered to search for the biome. So here is a recipe for the item, and all the items are inside this small base to the right of me. And good riddance. Completely purify all corruption, crimson, and halo from your world, until the dryad is satisfied. Hi, for this achievement I imported a Steam's Workshop world, and good riddance. Achievement world no halo, corruption, or crimson. World is called T-Edit World Cool. This is a clean world with a dryad spawn in the ground. A very quick way of completing this achievement, instead of doing it all by hand, which sounds somewhat tempting in a bad way. To infinity and beyond. Fly a quad racer into outer space. The quad racer is a hard mode post-Plantera item purchased from the cyborg. It behaves much like a drone and can be viewed by equipping FPV goggles, also bought by cyborg. Left click to throw out drone when holding. By flying it into space, you will get the To Infinity and Beyond achievement high. Another info dumped for another achievement, and the wiki is linked in the description.